Move Esther. Oh, no. Okay. Hello. Today we're going to do a super chat. Ahora sí people tune in right away. Did my laptop die? Se apagó. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Welcome in. We're going to do a super chat. I'm actually doing really good. Um, I have a Texas shirt on. If you guys are wondering if it is Texas shirt. They gifted it too. It was a gift, and so I put it on underneath this shirt. Can you guys hear me good? We're gonna get started right away. Okay, Linda Santos already. There's a lot of things that we could talk about, but I'm gonna post a, what is it called, a video. I'm gonna post a video. I'm gonna post a video on YouTube. One is going to be, it's on my TikTok, but one is going to be a video of how to charge crystals, because a lot of people are into crystals and charging them and this and that, right? And then the other one is going to be about Matthew Perry. That ese sí es el bueno. The Matthew Perry one is the good one. Let me just disconnect this and connect my laptop, because I was going to share it on my social medias, but my laptop just died. As soon as I was going to go to share it, it just died. But okay, we're going to get started. Let's lower this a little bit so you guys can see the cards, and I'll back this up. And then I'm going to open you guys up on my laptop. Ahorita que se prenda. So, let me take out my crystal. It's because I had hit it, because since I had buttoned up my shirt, I had hit the crystal. I put it out underneath. I just got this crystal. I went to Oktoberfest in Big Bear, and I got this crystal there. Well, I got two, and then I got these bracelets from a shop recently. It's a shop on TikTok. I'm waiting for my laptop to turn on. Meanwhile, Matthew Perry, I'm gonna post a video. Les digo que voy a poner un video de Matthew Perry y de cómo cargar los cristales. Ya los grabé, ya están en este TikTok. Ya están en TikTok, pero luego los voy a traer para acá con ustedes también. Oh, yeah. Hello. This is going to be the super chat. Este va a ser el video del super chat, que nomás le contesto a las personas que participen en el super chat. Es $5 y es $5 mínimo, $4.99 para la pregunta. Y así contesto a las personas que participan en este. Déjame meterme al YouTube. Al YouTube. Mira, aquí ya está. Al YouTube patient. I'm opening it up. I see you guys. You guys have to send your message with the super chat. It's minimum $4.99 or $5. Cynthia, I see you, but you didn't send anything, and also Alysia, you didn't send anything as well. You need to send me your question, Alysia. I see you down there. Okay. Michael, okay. We'll get started in just a second. I opened you guys up. Let me just share this real quick. Copy. I'm just going to go over here. Va a ser mínimo $4.99 o $5 para el super chat, y así lo vamos a hacer hoy. Nomás estoy poniendo las cosas en las otras redes para que la gente vea que ya me metí. Me tengo que hacer mi propio. It's funny because that radio station that I've been doing in Mexico is starting to tell me that I'm like I need to be exclusive with them because like they discovered me. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Because there's been a lot of things that I've told them and they come true. Like recently, I was telling them that there was an ocean inside of the ocean, another ocean, and they just discovered another ocean inside the earth or inside the ocean at where they're never going to reach it. So they're like, oh well, you need to be exclusive with us because we discovered you. I'm like, not really. Social media discovered me. Okay, let's get started. Let's get started with Linda Santos, General 9504. General, Linda Santos. Let's see what comes out. Linda Santos. Linda Santos. Let's see. General, Linda Santos 9504. Look, the card of the Hangman. The card of the Hangman is showing a lot of doubt. Like if you've been doubting yourself over something and you have a lot of envious energy, it's showing that you have a lot of envious energy, that you have to watch out for hidden enemies and watch out for a betrayal. What I would recommend for you, Linda, is for you to cleanse yourself. Get 3 limes, right? You're going to get 3 limes and you're going to spray them with a spiritual spray. You can use mine or you can use um, Florida water, holy water, siete machos, whatever you have. If you want to get one of mine, they're on my Etsy or on TikTok shop. The link is in the description of this video once I post it. You're going to get your limes and you're going to cleanse yourself from your head to the bottom of your feet, praying for all that negative energy to be eliminated. If you don't know what to pray, the Psalm 140 is really good at breaking negative energies. But you have a lot of envious energies. It's telling you to watch out. Ay, Dios mío, te salió el diablo. It's telling you to watch out for false promises and somebody who's going to be coming in and is either going to propose something that's not going to necessarily be true. Really, what it's saying is you have a lot of envious energies and you have to watch out for a betrayal that's coming your direction. And you have a lot of negative energy. In terms of the card of the devil and the Three of Swords, that's brujeria. In terms of your legs are coming up as well as if like you're having an issue with one of your legs. Michael Garcia Ceja, 1693, General. It's only one question at a time, Michael or Michelle. What does that say? Michelle, Michael? I think it's Michelle, no? It's only one question at a time per super chat. So we're due. I think the general reading would be good for you. Let's see. Michael, Michelle, Garcia Seca, 1693, General. Let's see. Let's see qué te sale. Look, the card of the Knight of Swords. The card of the Knight of Swords. The card of the Knight of Swords is an energy of envious energy. It's marking like you've been either arguing with someone or there's been a lot of tension around you. And in terms of the card of the King of Wands, it's marking an opportunity coming to you. Look, it says that you're going to be starting something new. In terms of career, it's marking some sort of a change in terms of career-wise. Everybody likes general. This is a different kind of general. Make sure you guys put your question like specifically so I can be able to answer you more specifically. Nunca me puedo acomodar. Kevin Anthony, 61588, general reading. Okay. Kevin Anthony, 61588. Kevin Anthony, 61588. Look, the card of the Queen of Pentacles says that there's money coming your direction. It says that for you, you have positive energies. Like the card of the Sun, the card of the Knight of Cups, the card of the Queen of Pentacles. Money and whatever you're waiting for is going to be arriving. It seems like you're going to be receiving a proposal. Look, proposal, raises, better paying job. Mira, money's coming your direction. You have a lot of positive energies. The only thing it tells you is to watch out in terms of envious energies. Watch out in terms of who you're telling your plans, who you're telling the things that you have in mind and things that you want to do. Alysia Negron and let's see, Alysia Negron. General también. Alysia Negron, 6/19/1989. Let's see. Alysia Negron, 6/19/1989. Yeah, the card of the Seven of Swords says that you're going to be receiving an unexpected visitor. Yeah. But it also tells you to watch out for who you let into your home or who you let into your space. You have a celebration that's coming up as well. Look, here it says that there's going to be a celebration. Probably Thanksgiving. It's probably going to be Thanksgiving because the card of the Three of Cups is marking like in 3 weeks. So it's probably going to be Thanksgiving or like a get together that's coming up. Nonetheless, in terms of this, it's showing you having like arguments and you arguing or not talking to somebody. The card of the Knight of Swords is arguments that are coming up, and then somebody comes up here very angry. Will my knee be fixed? In terms of your knee, what do you mean, Lydia Hernandez? Let me go down to see if you respond. What do you mean in terms of your knee? Yeah, you need to put your date, your full name, date of birth. Ocupo que pongan su nombre completo, fecha de nacimiento, su pregunta concreta. Okay. It broke and they don't want to do surgery. So let's just put it like this. Are you going to recover from your knee? Let's see. De pronto el tarot, si Lidia Hernández, 8367, se va a recuperar de su rodilla. Vamos a ver. And it sounds like if they don't want to do surgery, is it because of health reasons? Is it because they just don't want to? I still see a surgery for you. Look here, the card of the Two of Swords says that you're going to be receiving 2 surgeries. It says that you have 2 surgeries, that in terms of recovery, you're going to end up having 2 surgeries. Not fully. You're not going to fully recover from your knee, but you are going to be recovering from it. But you are going to need a treatment or you're going to need that surgery. And I do see surgeries. I ando like really shiny from my forehead. I can see my forehead shining over here in the screen that I have open on my laptop. I need your guys' full name, date of birth. Ocupo su nombre y fecha de nacimiento completo. Con la pregunta concreta. Cynthia Romero, I see you. Let me see if you put your name. Cynthia Romero, 5/16/1990. Okay. Cynthia Romero, aquí estás. Cynthia Romero says, will Louis reach out to Cynthia soon? Okay. Okay, let's see what comes up. Well, I mean, the card of the Knight of Cups says that that Louis will reach out. Not necessarily like right away. Like here, that even here, it's showing that he is. I wouldn't say like right away. I wouldn't say necessarily in terms of like soon. But he is going to be reaching out. Look, the card of the Lovers and the card of the Knight of Cups is news that you're receiving, or it's someone reaching out. I would say in terms of when, I would say between 4 weeks to between 2 months. Alysia Negron, it's minimum $5 or $4.99. Because some people can only put $4.99. When are you going to do a cleanse? What do you mean a cleanse? Like give away a cleanse? Is that what you're talking about? Laura Astudillo, General, 10/11, 10/1, 1971. Look, the card of the star, it says that something really good's coming in your direction. But it also says that you've been feeling a little bit like down. Ay, mira, se cayeron estas dos cartas. You have a lot of money coming in your direction. It says that you have something really good coming in your direction. It seems like you've been thinking a lot about the past. Somebody has a grudge on you. You have to watch out for envious energies, and that you're going to be celebrating something here in terms of like a promotion, a better paying job, a raise, or something really good. But it looks like something really good's coming in your direction. What was your date of birth, Laura Studio? Look, in terms of the card of the Ace of Wands, it's like a new opportunity in terms of work-wise, in terms of job-wise. You have a lot of como coraje de parte de Despino. Salen 3. Rosa Cordero, general. Everybody wants a general. Try to be specific with your questions. It's easier and it's better. Unless you just want a general reading, I could do a general reading. Rosa Cordero, 3/23/1988, general. Let's see. Look, the card of the Five of Pentacles. Money's coming in your direction. Money's coming in your direction. También te veo como que you've been having like problems with your nerves or anxiousness, como ansiedad. And it tells you to take care of yourself in terms of your heart, in terms of like your blood pressure. But money's coming. This is what it's saying. It's saying that money's coming. It's marking that there's positive changes coming to you as well. And it looks like somebody como que te quisieron cerrar tus caminos, like the card of the devil and the card of the sun says that they tried to close your roads, but it also says that you were either pre-diabetic or that you have to take care of yourself in terms of being pre-diabetic. And then it's marking a problem in your stomach. Hola, Rafael. Hello. Hello. My hair's like at this time of night, my hair's already like ya se me desacomodó. Hola, Rafael. I'm flying out to Tucson, Arizona next weekend. My first time on a plane. I'm a little nervous. Will my trip go well? Esther Maldonado. Will Esther Maldonado's trip go well? 6/16/1991. By the way, if you're looking for a private reading, I'll leave the link in the description below. I'm going to change my prices. I'm lowering them back to 65. And if you guys go and look, you might find a little bit of a discount already. So you guys can go check that out. It'll be the link in the description below for my readings. And I'm not having problems in terms of selling them. I just feel like there's a lot of people who can't afford it when at the price of 85. Ya te salió el diablo. Try not to think so much negatively in terms of that trip. Try to stay positive. Try not to think too much in terms of negative. Stop trying to worry too much or think about it too much, because you're drawing in the negative energy in terms of something wanting to happen. The only thing that I see is that like there could be a little bit of arguments, a bit of tension during this trip. But other than that, it looks like it goes well. Hola, saludos. Soy Piscis. A mi mamá también es Piscis. 23/90. ¿Qué se me espera en el amor y trabajo en general? Ok, vamos a ver qué te sale en cuestiones del amor. No me diste tu nombre, pero está bien. Voy a usar el Maze Text. Voy a usar ese nombre. también lo puedo usar, nomás que me gusta mejor el nombre de la persona. Entonces, vamos a ver. En general, vamos a verte en general primero. En general, Maested 2390. Vamos a ver. Mira, la carta del 3 de espadas te sale. Luego te salió. Esto dice como que traes algo que en cuestiones de tristeza, en cuestiones de depresión, que no te has quitado, de problemas del pasado, como un trauma. Mira, y también dice como que, como en cuestiones de las relaciones, del amor, como que marca problemas por ahí, como que no fluye. Y en cuestiones, ajá, mira cómo sigue marcando como que las personas llegan y se van, porque hay mucho problema. Pero, mira, te marca la carta de la torre, te marca la carta del rey de copas, como que alguien te marcó mucho en tu pasado, porque te está marcando mucho que como que estás pensando mucho en el pasado. Dice como que alguien quiso regresar en tu pasado, de tu pasado, pero como que no fue exactamente lo que, lo que te ofrecieron o lo que dijeron. Este, en cuestiones de aquí, la carta del 2 de copas dice que hay como mucha competencia a tu alrededor en cuestiones de gente con la que trabajas o gente a tu alrededor, mucha competencia. Y en cuestiones del 3 de bastos te dice que que te va a salir un viaje en menos de como de unas 8 semanas. En unas 8 semanas te sale un viaje o te vas de viaje. Ahora vamos a ver el amor. Vamos a ver el amor. Vamos a ver el amorcito de Maestec 2390. Le pregunto al tarot cómo va a estar Maestec de 2390 en el amor. A ver, vamos a ver. Mira la carta del horcado. La carta del horcado, mira, te sale la carta del 3 de espadas. Ay, Dios mío de la vida. En el amor dice que no fluye. En el amor dice que no fluye. Mira, marca la brujería o la magia. Te dice que a ti como que te afecta mucho una brujería en cuestiones que te quisieron hacer en cuestiones del amor o una brujería de amor. Mira cómo sale mucho lo espiritual, sale la sacerdotisa, salen los amantes, sale el mago, el 3 de espadas, eso ya viene siendo brujerías. Y aquí cuando me marcas tú aquí con la carta del horcado y la carta del 10 de espadas, esto es como un amarre, esto es como algo en cuestiones de amor. Y es lo que te está afectando, te tienes que quitar eso, como límpiate con unas manzanas rojas. Ya cuando uno nos trabaja en cuestiones del amor, para quitarte eso, con una manzana roja, una loción le echas y te vas a limpiar con esa manzana roja rezando lo que tú quieras rezar. A mí me gusta más rezar lo que me salga de mi corazón, pero a mucha gente le gusta rezar salmos, que el Salmo 140 es muy bueno para muchas cosas en cuestiones de brujerías. Pero en cuestiones del amor, marca que sí hay relación, pero que no dura, o que hay con mucho problema. Te tienes que quitar ese mal. Christina Almazan, 6/13/1993. Will Sean Patel reach out again? You're right. He did unblock me. Okay. Amen. I like to hear you were right. I like to hear because, of course, like predicting is one thing, but knowing that you were correct is another. Okay. Le pregunto el tarot de Christina Almazan, 6/13/1993. Will Sean Patel reach out to her? We'll leave it like that. Okay. It looks like the card of the four of wands, the card of the King of Pentacles, and the card of the Sun. 100%, he's gonna reach out to you. He's definitely gonna reach out to you. He's a little hesitant with the card of the Death card. It might take some time. In terms of what it says it could be in between the next 3 months, or it could be in like starting of next year. But I would say it looks like it's in between the next 3 months. But it does look like he is going to reach out to you. Look, the card of the Sun is always 100% yes, no matter what you ask. Renee Jesus Mercado 2/13/1989. Let's see, 2/13/1989. Jesus Mercado. Look, the card of depression, look, the card of the moon says you've been thinking a lot. You have a lot on your mind. And whatever you're worried about, don't worry too much, because the card of the Nine of Cups says that you're going to be able to succeed in terms of whatever worry you have, or you're going to be able to overcome that problem that you're currently dealing with. The only thing it tells you, money's coming in your direction too. Money's coming in your direction. In terms of decisions, whatever decision you want to make, go ahead and make it. It's going to go well. The only thing it tells you is watch out for envious energies. Yeah, see, look, it tells you to watch out for envious energies, and it tells you to watch out for a betrayal from a male figure. In terms of the male figure, let's see, he seems to be like darker skin tone. I don't know how to say this, and I always struggle with trying to say this in English. Like moreno claro or moreno con pelo oscuro, like fair skin like mine with color, or dark with dark hair color. He's right here. He says you have to watch out for this person, to be careful in terms of a betrayal. Elizabeth Hernández, cartas en general. Ay, Dios mío, les gustan mucho las cartas en general, ¿verdad? Ok. Elizabeth Hernández, 8882, cartas en general. Vamos a ver. Mira la carta de las de copas. Esta carta aquí es una carta muy buena. De hecho, ahorita que te saqué esta carta, dice que te vas a enterar de un embarazo. Y te dice que te viene una propuesta, una solución a un problema. También te dice que te tienes que cuidar. Hay un hombre como que a tu alrededor que está muy, muy enojón o muy cruel. Y en cuestiones de esta aquí te dice que te viene dinero. Yo creo que por medio de un asunto legal, te va a venir dinero por medio de un asunto legal, porque te está marcando asuntos legales. Mira, aquí esto ya es un asunto legal, y aquí marca dinero que te llega en las manos. Mira, aquí lo está celebrando. Pero las de copas dice embarazo, y dice en cuestiones de cosas legales lo vas a resolver o ganas. Ay, let me see, ¿dónde estaba? Remember, this is only for those who participate in the super chat. That's why I'm not looking at anything other. Patricia Loya, it's minimum $4.99 or $5. You only said $1.99 as of what I've seen so far. I'm still going down the list. Don't you worry. Nelly Robles, I haven't done, right? Nelly Robles. Okay. My hands are so cold because I have the AC on. Y it's been cold, so me estoy congelando ahorita. Nelly Robles, General, 1/28/1993. Nelly Robles. Look, the card of the Hermit. The card of the Hermit says that he's opening your roads. He's opening your roads. It says that you're going to be celebrating something in terms of a family get together. It seems like you were dealing, or there was an issue with family wise, because it says that there was problems in terms of family, or there are problems in terms of family. It's marking a lot of issues in terms of family. Look, you're also getting money here in the next 3 weeks, or receiving the news that you're waiting for. Yeah, and you're overcoming obstacles. This Hermit is definitely here to resolve problems for you. This card here, the Hermit, is definitely here to bring you solutions to problems, or bring you the news that you're waiting for. I won't read anybody. I'm doing just super chat today. No estoy leyendo todos, nomás estoy haciendo los super chats. Dice Marisella Laris, dice, how will my next cycle of IVF go? I haven't had any good results doing another cycle this month. Marisella Laris, you didn't send me your full name, date of birth. but I believe that's your name because I feel like I've talked to you before. Let's look at that. Le pregunto el tarot, le pregunto el tarot de Marisella Laris, ¿cómo le va a ir su tratamiento siguiente de IVF? Mira la carta del 8 de espadas. Esta carta aquí es la carta de la brujería. That card there is the card of witchcraft, of bad juju. But in terms, since we're looking at this in terms of health-wise, it just tells you that you have something going on in terms of health-wise. You need to cleanse yourself with red apples. See, look, the card of the Three of Swords is marking health problems. It's marking difficulties. It's not marking it going very, very successful either. It's marking it pretty blocked. It says that in terms of this treatment, you're still going to need to do another one. In terms of having any results, it's going to take at least 3 more tries or 3 more treatments. I would recommend for you to cleanse yourself with red apples. The same thing. Get your red apple, and you're going to spray with some spiritual spray. Put it on your woman area or wherever you have this health problem. And you're going to hold it there for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then you cover it, pray into it, and you cleanse yourself from your head to your toes, wrap it in foil, dispose of it distant from your house. And you're going to need to do 3 to 6. Junior Edge says, I've been told I'm unreadable. That's not true. That's not true. There's certain people who try to block us. But let me tell you that I like, at least for me, I know how to remove people's blockages. I know how to remove people's protections. So, because I've had a few clients who come to me and they're like, "Oh, I don't believe in this, but my daughter scheduled this for me. Oh, I just want to know about this. I don't want to know about anything else." And then they close themselves off or try to protect themselves, and let me tell you, te quita la protección. Linda Santos, I think I just talked to you, didn't I? Can you please tell me what kind of betrayal? It's something. What kind of betrayal and who's sending me brujeria? It's only, well, you did the $10, so I wouldn't be able to tell you who it is other than let's look at it like this. Le pregunto al tarot, ¿quién le hizo brujería a Linda Santos 9504? Ay, brincó esa carta. You guys saw that? I prefer to do these type of questions. Mira, sale un hombre. There's a male figure that comes out. Mira cómo dice que fue un hombre. Fue por la culpa de un hombre. Mira. It's marking a male figure. This male figure comes out, he comes out more darker skin tone. He's definitely coming out either moreno claro with dark features. Pero marca que fue un hombre. Look, the card of the this card here, and if you look at these cards, there's no women. There's no women except this card. This is the only woman that comes out. And this is you. It looks like it was a male figure. I don't remember what we talked about right now. What was the what I just told you? But it looks like it was because of a male figure. So it either has to do in terms of, I want to say it's either, if it was like relationship wise, I don't remember if you were the one that asked me about the relationship. But in terms of what right now that I'm seeing, it looks like it was a male figure. He looks to have done this when you guys were younger, because he comes out young. He doesn't come out old in terms of that card, but somebody who's younger. And that's the way that they put him. He looks moreno claro, dark features. Yeah, it must have been somebody who you dated or somebody that wanted to be with you. Like the card of the Two of Cups just came out. And then you said, what kind of betrayal? Le pregunto al tarot, ¿qué traición se tiene que cuidar Linda Santos 954? Let's see. ¿Cómo brincan las cartas contigo? And it's to be like materialistic in terms of like financial. It tells you to watch out for somebody who's either going to ask to borrow money or steal something from you. Alicia Negron says 6/19/1989, is Jonathan interested in me or just being friendly? Le pregunto al tarot si Jonathan está interesado en Alicia Negron 6/19/1989. Oh, look, the first card is the card of the lovers. Ay, ya me dio mucho frío. Came out very complicated. It came out very complicated. Um, let's look at it like this. Let's look at it like this. It came out really complicated. Le pregunto al tarot, ¿cuáles son los sentimientos reales de Jonathan para Alicia Negron? 6/19/1989. Okay. Mm, there's a little bit of infatuation. There's a little bit of infatuation. In terms of being interested in terms of like relationship wise, I don't see that. I don't see that in terms of like desire, in terms of like sexual wise. I do see something along the lines of that. But he has a family. Look, the card of the ten of Pentacles says that he has a family or a relationship. He looks like he's just being friendly, and at times he does get a little bit because the type of person that he comes out here with the card of the King of Wands is somebody who is ready to sleep with anything in terms of sexually. But I would say he's just being friendly, and I'd say be careful that because it could also just be infatuation. Cynthia Romero, 5/16/1990, Taurus. Is Louis in love with the new girl? Is Louis in love with the new girl? Is 6/11/1985 is his name, I'm assuming. Le pregunto al tarot, is Louis 6/11/1985 in love with a new girl? Oh, I mean, he comes out that he doesn't know how to express his feelings. But the card of the Nine of Pentacles says that he is in love with somebody. But I wouldn't say it's with the new girl. I would just say he's definitely in love with somebody. He doesn't know what he wants. He comes out as a type of person who doesn't know how to express his feelings, and it says that there's still something from the past that's holding on to him. But there's definitely feelings there for somebody else, but I wouldn't say love. He's in love with somebody, but it's marking somebody from the past. And then in terms of this card over here, in terms of the future, it's not marking it very well. And in terms of that other girl, it says that she's a very mean and cruel person. To me, it looks like it's just sexual too. 815 is 78. Veronica, I need you guys to put your full name, date of birth. I've been lenient, but I need your guys' full name, date of birth, because what happens is that's how I connect to your energy. As soon as I read your name, I connect to you. Veronica, 8/15/1978. Ok, General dice. General, ir a la carta del 4 de espadas. Que no duermes. Mira, ay Dios mío de la vida. Look, the card of the 4 of Swords says that either you don't sleep well or you always feel tired. The card of the Death card says that you have an entity attached to you. Mira, sí, y que el dinero no te va bien tampoco. Finances don't even go well either. Traes brujería. Mira, the card of the 3 of Swords too. You have brujería. Look, these cards here are all brujería. They're all brujería. In terms of the card of the Page of Pentacles, it also says in terms of finances, they're not necessarily flowing well. Mucha mala suerte. And there's a problem in terms of legal-wise that you're going to be dealing with. It comes out in the future, though. Te tienes que limpiar con un huevo o algo. Norma Rodriguez, General, 9/19/1986. Ah, mira la carta de la envidia. 7 of Swords. Norma Rodriguez, 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords and the card of this muchos sietes. Mira, traes suerte porque te salieron 3 sietes. Mira, the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, and the Chariot, which is the 7th card. Traes suerte. It says that there's a blessing coming to you. There's a blessing coming to you. You're also going to be moving homes. Look, it's showing that you're going to be moving. You're going to be moving homes, and you're going to be going on a trip. Ah, mira, sí. And you're also going to find out somebody's pregnant. Or maybe somebody's already pregnant. Mira, here it says that you're moving homes. Un cambio muy radical, pero yo lo vi in terms of moving houses. Te vienen muchas cosas buenas. Blessings, opportunities, y cambios buenos. Ay, Dios mío, se me perdió otra vez. Who did I leave off on? Let me see. ¿Dónde quedaste? Who did I leave off with? Norma Rodriguez. Daisy Contreras. Will I have any more kids? Le pregunto al tarot si Daisy Contreras va a tener más hijos. Mira, the card of the Wheel of Fortune. Parece que sí. Mira, te marca otro. Te marca que sí. Yeah, you do come out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it looks like it'll be a boy. Yeah, there's definitely another kid. Yes, Cerritos Auto Square. Dolores Games. I just remembered about a commercial that I used to see all the time. Dolores Games, 6/30, 1973. Will my ex-husband George go to jail for what he did and have his residency revoked? That's a lot. I think we should focus in terms of will he go to jail? Or will he get his residency revoked? Because And they're two different questions. They're two different questions. So I'm going to focus on will he go to jail? The second one is a whole different other question, and it's only one per question. So one per super chat. So let's see. Will, and you know what? You know how I do my picture checks on Etsy? Sometimes I get questions like that are like really long, and it's like, can you do a general reading for money, this? And I have to message him and tell him, this is multiple questions. It's only one question at a time. But okay, Dolores Games 630 says, "Will my ex-husband George go to jail?" Le pregunto al tarot si su expareja de Dolores Games va a irse a la cárcel. A ver, vamos a ver. Ah, le salió las espadas luego. The Two of Swords. Vamos a ver. He does look like he does go to jail. He does look like he does go to jail, but for a very short time. It looks like it's very short. He said for what he did. So let me word it differently, see if it changes the question. Le pregunto al tarot de Dolores Games, is Dolores Games' ex-husband George go to jail for what he did? Mark's bad news. But again, it looks like it's very short. It looks like it's very short. I'm not necessarily seeing him going to jail in terms of a long term. It looks very short. It looks very short. Even the card of the death card comes out, and the card of the start. It looks very short. Maybe he gets arrested, he gets detained, and then they let him go. But I'm not seeing him like spending a long time in jail. And normally, in terms of questions like that, what we're looking for is the swords, because the swords basically is all legal energy, and there's barely any swords that come out in this reading. Patricia Loya, I don't understand your question, but I'm gonna see what the cards say, okay? Patricia Loya says, "Will I see my son Daniel soon?" Le pregunto al tarot, is Patricia Loya going to see her son Daniel soon? You know, the card of the King of Cups is a good energy in terms of that. It looks like you are. It looks like you are. Oh, look, it says that you can't sleep at night and you have a lot of worries. You have a lot of negative energy yourself. But it does look like you are. Esther Maldonado says, "Will the audit at work give me a pay increase?" 61691. Okay. Yeah, look, the next card is a card of receiving a raise. Yeah, you are. Yeah, definitely. I am seeing a raise. I am seeing a raise. Due to the audit, it does look like you are going to be receiving a raise, but you're also receiving like an opportunity in terms of a new position. because it's marking a new opportunity in terms of promotion, not just raises. Possibly more in the future, but in terms of that question, yeah, I do see a pay increase. Yeah, you can purchase, absolutely, Cynthia. That's a good question. You can purchase a super chat so I can do a reading for somebody else. Absolutely. That I don't need anybody's permission to do readings. I don't need to do anything. As long as you give me the person's name and everything that I need, I will be able to do that reading for you. Anna Anna Lisette 9/13/1989 says general slash getting pregnant. It's only one question at a time. Are you asking if you're gonna get pregnant? Ana Lisette Gonzalez. The super chat. I think there should be a money sign somewhere down there on where the chats are at. Lisette, are you still here? Are you asking if you're gonna get pregnant? Ah, like having more kids? Ah, okay. So let's do that. ¿Dónde quedaste? I lost you. Lisette. Ah, here you are. Ana Lisette 9/13/1989 says getting pregnant. So it's either general or getting pregnant. I'm gonna focus on getting pregnant. I feel like that's the more important question here. De pronto el tarot si Ana Lisette Gonzalez 9/13/1989 is going to get pregnant. Okay. Oh, my hands are cold. Mira, te salió el diablo. It marks you with chronic health problems, and that makes it difficult for you to get pregnant. It says that there's difficulties for you to be able to get pregnant. Mira, traes mucha mala energía. You have a lot of negative energy. Look, in terms of this card here, it says that you're carrying an entity in your back. In terms of what you feel, in terms of your back, is either you feel a lot of tension around your shoulders or in between your shoulder blades. You feel like almost like if somebody is putting their palm against your back and you massage it and it just won't go away. And it says that you can't sleep. There's a lot of anxiety here. In terms of getting pregnant again, it looks very complicated. It looks very complicated. In terms of getting pregnant, it looks like it's going to be with a lot of like medical help. And I see a lot of brujeria on you too. So that's something. If you've been feeling very tired, because I see that you've been feeling very tired yourself as well, or depressed, it's because there's brujeria on you. I wouldn't recommend you to just cleanse yourself with an egg. You have to go with somebody. Your brujeria seems very strong, very aggressive. Ya te pescó. It's already consuming you. Dolores Cordero Estrada 27. You know what I would recommend on my Etsy? I sell egg cleanses. Go to my Etsy. You could purchase one of those, and you're gonna need at least three for you to feel better, or for me to be able to remove as much negative energy. But in terms of you, you're gonna be multiple works. Dolores Cordero Estrada 27 2000 says general question, please, for my sister. Okay. General question for your sister. So Dolores Cordero Estrada. Is that your sister's name? Dolores Cordero Estrada 27 2000 General. Vamos a ver. Ah, mira, también le sale the card of the Ace of Cups. Ah, ella se tiene que cuidar de embarazo. Mira, a ella le marca like pregnancy. In terms of your sister, She's coming up with the energies of pregnancy. It's marking pregnancy in her future, como que she's going to be getting pregnant soon, or by accident. In terms of the card of the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, whatever financial problem she's having or concern, the money's going to be arriving so that she can pay that debt, or pay the bill, or she's going to be able to resolve that problem that she has in terms of financially. But I also see como que at night she can't sleep either. I see her a little bit restless in terms of not being able to sleep. And I see that she, at times, she was feeling like a little bit dizzy or se había mareado in terms of health wise. And to not do so much coraje, because I also see como que se enoja. She gets mad, and what happens is when you get mad a lot, you get sick from your stomach. The energy of anger makes you sick from your stomach, because it says that she's been having problems like around her stomach area, either with bloating or around her stomach area. But pregnancy is being marked in her future. 2000, ay, está jovencita. It's crazy because like the year that I was born, like when I would write it down, it felt like, oh, I'm like super young. And now that it's like all the way up to like 2023, and I look at the year that I was born, I'm like, oh my god, that was such a long time ago. Hi, Rafael. Hello. My forehead's like super shiny. I can see it reflecting in the in the screen. It says, "Hi, Rafael. Cards in general for Cecilia Hernandez, 6495." Okay, let's see. 6495, Cecilia Hernandez. Let's see. Look, the card of the judgment. The card of the judgment says that Cecilia has a lot of resentment. She has a lot of resentment. It also says that she's going to be reconciliating with somebody. Mira. And in terms of the negative energy that she has, like that depression that gets her out of nowhere, is because there's an energy around her that shouldn't be. Mainly for her, for Cecilia, it's the house. For Cecilia, the house has a lot of negative energy. There's a lot of negative spirits or spirits in that house wherever she lives. Um, but in terms of the card of the Three of Wands, says that she's going to be traveling, como like in between 7 weeks. And between 7 weeks, she's going to be traveling. The marca travel twice here. She's going to be traveling, or she's going to be invited to go somewhere in terms of traveling. Whether it's long distance, whether it's driving a good amount of distance, but it's marking traveling. Y como que right now that I was looking at this at Cecilia, como que she dreamt of a past loved one too. She also has dreamt about a past loved one, or she had a dream with somebody who, like a relative, que lo soñó. G Chula, it's 499 minimum, and it's one question at a time. Lydia Hernandez, I don't know if Lydia Hernandez. I feel like I've already did you, Lydia. Is this a different one? Let me see. Lydia Hernandez, 8367. Let's see what comes out for Lydia Hernandez. Ah, look, the card of the star. The card of the star is a blessing that's coming your direction. It looks like somebody proposed something to you. Mira, the card of the devil also says that you have to take care of yourself in terms of your woman area, in terms of health wise. Specifically, it's woman area. How old are you? Uh-huh. Like woman area or abdominal area. It's marking a problem there. Y mareos. Look, the card of the Nine of Pentacles says that there's money coming to you in the future. I would say between 2 to 8 weeks. Ay, te van a regalar money for Christmas. Because I just thought about 2 to 8 weeks. That's 8 weeks from now, it's going to be Christmas. Cynthia Romero, 5/16/1990, general reading. Okay, let's see. Cynthia Romero, General reading 5/19/1990. Okay. The card of the judgment. The card of the judgment for you, it seems like you're going to be receiving news, or it seems like you're going to be receiving, to me, for that, for you, it's like a legal situation. Either you receive news about a legal situation or you're resolving a legal situation. Mira, the card of the sun says you're resolving some sort of legal situation. But the card of the Six of Cups also says that there's good things coming to you. There's money coming to you. The card of the Death card says that you're going to be going through some changes. How old are you? 1990. Changes in terms of like radical. In terms of radical, it seems like something stabilizing as well. In terms of if you have a job, you're going to be changing jobs. If you don't work, you're going to be starting to work. Yeah, but it's for the better though. It's good things. Good things are coming. The changes are positive, even though that at first they're going to look a little bit negative. And when I say something legal, it could be anything from visa, from passport, administrative, or actually dealing with the law. I always just throw the word legal around very like loosely, and I expect the person to know what I'm talking about. Okay. Alicia Negron, will I find love anytime soon? Alicia Negron says, will I find love anytime soon? Will Alicia Negron find love anytime soon? 6/19/1989. Okay. My ear a veces me pica de repente. Okay. Will you find love anytime soon? Someone's definitely coming, but it's not necessarily saying that it's anytime soon. See, the card of the sun says, in terms of soon, as in like before this year is over, I'm not necessarily seeing it like that. I would say in terms of next year, because in terms of next year, it's marking somebody that shows up in your life or somebody that you end up meeting here. But it looks like it's next year because in terms of that person, it looks like they're coming in between 10 weeks. Although the card of the sun does come out and it says 10 weeks is not that long. 10 weeks is pretty short amount of time. But I would say in terms of the card of the sun, it does say that you are going to find love soon, but I wouldn't say before the year is over. How often can you do an eclipse on you? If like for me right now, I'm being cleansed like every 2 weeks or maybe or actually like sometimes like every week because of all the energies that are in the earth right now, negatively wise, and also because of like all the stuff that I do. I tend to cleanse myself a lot. But you don't want to cleanse yourself every single day the same way. You want to cleanse yourself in between 3 days. You can do one cleanse at the very least. At the very most, you want to do between 1 week, once 1 week, or if you're trying to do it quicker, every 3 days, one cleanse. If you're just asking in terms of like how often, once a month or every 15 days. Can you do a general reading going to Buffalo Alvarias in I'm short in time. Uh Buffalo, I don't I'm confused. General reading. Oh, you're telling me to hurry it up. Okay. Sorry, Isabes OG. I didn't see. So general reading. You didn't give me your name, but I'll use Isabas OG 8/10/1996. Let's see. I mean, I look. The card of the sun says that you're gonna win money. You're gonna win money in terms of gambling, in terms of lottery, in terms of like luck, in terms of that. Pero también lo pierdes luego, luego, eh? So mejor save it. If you win, save it. But the card of the sun says that you're still going to be receiving some news. It's some very important news or some very good news in terms of in the next few weeks. But you also have a lot of envy. If you notice, there's a lot of swords that came out. 7 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 6 of Swords, 8 of Swords, the Tower. The Tower is the energy of envy. You have a lot of envy. And then over here, you seem like there's going to be a difficult decision coming up, either involving due to finances or due to work-wise. Maribel Hernandez, 61188. Will I get a final offer for a job with Customs and Borders Patrol? A final offer, as in like they'll give it to you. I think that's what you're asking. Let me see. Le pregunto al tarot si le van a dar. Let me ask it in English better. As the tarot cards is Maribel Hernandez, 61188, going to get a final offer for a job with Customs and Border Patrol. Let's see. The card of the Nine of Cups is a good card. The card of the Nine of Cups is the best card that you could get in terms of anything that you ask, because the Nine of Cups is success in all aspects: money, work-wise, love-wise, plans, projects, everything. The Nine of Cups covers everything. In terms of what it's saying, it does look like you do get a final offer. It definitely looks like you get a final offer or a job offer. The only thing that I'm not liking is that you're still like unsatisfied. Like you still it could be in terms of like either they're not offering you what you expected for something else, or they're not paying you what you expected to be paid. But you do get that offer. Or it might just take longer than what you expected it for it to take. Ay, se me perdieron las questions. Jahaira Jasmine de Leon, 52288. Will pregnancy be in my future? And will my DACA application get approved? It's one question at a time, Jahaira. I think the more important one is, will your DACA application get approved? So I'm gonna do that one, which I just saw that they were trying to do something new with DACA. I just saw that it popped up on my For You page on TikTok, and I saved it because I don't want to make a video on it because I already said what I said in my DACA video. Okay, Jahaira says, will my DACA application get approved? Le pregunto al tarot si su aplicación de DACA va a ser aprobada, de Jahaira Jasmine de León, 52282. Let's see. I like the card of the Magician. That's a good card. That's a good card, but let's see what comes out. You come out a little bit depressed. Look, you come out depressed. It looks like it takes a long time, or it takes longer than what you'd hope. The card of the Death card, yeah, it's marking that it's going to take longer than what you hope. Let's see what it says down here. But in terms of the application, it doesn't say you don't get approved. It just says it's going to take longer than what you expected it to take. It looks like it does get approved, or it does get processed way down here. Way down here, the card of the Queen of Pentacles and the card of the Wheel of Fortune is actually a good energy in terms of this. Look, the card of the Sun just said 100% yes. It looks like it does get approved. It just seems like it's going to be very challenging for it to get approved. We all know what's going on with DACA already anyways, so that makes sense, and that makes sense as to why. But it does look like when I said the card of the Magician comes out, the Magician had already said that it does get approved. I just wanted to see the rest of the energies. Okay, I don't see your question. I only see the super chat. Leo Rodriguez, 88-1985, General. Okay, let's shuffle them real quick. Move them a little bit. 1985, General. Okay. Ah, look, the card of the Nine of Cups también te sale. The card of the Nine of Cups is a good card. It says you have a lot of envious energies due to projects or things that you have material reasons. Como que you have a lot of envy due to things that you want to do or due to things that you have going on in your life. But nonetheless, in terms of the card of the Nine of Cups, it's always a good energy. It tells you to watch out for like a bad luck spree that's coming. That's the main thing that it's saying. It says watch out for a bad luck spree that's coming. And then you come out over here feeling like a little bit like derrumbado. Te dice que te cuides de un fracaso. I would recommend que te limpies. Yo te recomiendo que te limpies de la envidia. I recommend you to cleanse yourself from envy because it's marking some sort of like a fracaso. A fracaso is a failure. So when fracasos come up, it's either because of envy or because you're doing something wrong. In terms of to avoid this, you have to try harder. You have to plan better. Keep it to yourself in terms of what you're doing, or really take a look at it in terms of like what is it that you want to do or what is it that you got going on right now, because it's marking financial loss and it's marking failure in terms of a situation. But you have a lot of envy that's pushing you towards this direction. Ay, me da frío. Sometimes the envy causes fracaso. Sometimes envy causes our business to go to crap. Excuse the word. It causes things to not necessarily go well for us. Luis Ramirez, Louis, love reading. I'm confused. Cynthia Romero, love reading in terms of what? Like does he love you? Karina Arellano, 126.79. Oh, look, the card of the Wheel of Fortune says there's an opportunity, a proposal coming to you, and that luck is coming your direction. This card here does tell you that you were living a little bit of a karma. Or whatever you have going on, there's a karma that's being charged to you. Mira, te salió el diablo. It tells you que you have to take care of yourself in terms of health-wise. Mainly it's your heart. Your heart, your blood pressure. There seems to be an issue coming up there. And in terms of this health problem, because it's marking like a health problem, it can get worse. When these two cards here come out together, when the swords come out together with the Wheel of Fortune, it's karma. It's karma. It's karma that we're living. And normally, it's very specific cards that I look for when we're talking about karma. It's karma that we're living. And it seems like there's going to be a moment of mala racha, like a bad luck spree that's going to be coming in. But then it's going to fix itself. The card of the Lover says that then things are going to balance out and things are going to be better. Dora Armenta, General. Les gustó el General, ¿verdad? Page of Pentacles. It says that you're going to be receiving news. You're going to be receiving news. More money's coming your direction in terms of an extra money coming in within like the next 5 weeks. And the card of the Judgment with the card of the King of Cups says that you reconciliate with somebody. Ay, ya me dio frío. Déjame. Ya me dio frito. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get up to go turn off this AC. Ya me dio frío. Me van a oír mejor. Me van a oír mejor. I should be done in just a little bit. I'm going to be getting off in just a little bit because I was going to go to Walmart with my partner. Hopefully, I didn't get left behind yet. Karina, hey, I just saw your question. Everyone from Argentina. Hello, Argentina. I still stay with my prediction that I see Javier Milei winning. I think I said it in my video. That I see him winning. Who was I looking for? Cynthia, yes, does he love me or just love? Okay, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for what exactly was it that you were looking for? Let me see. Okay, le pregunto al tarot, well, let's look at it like this. What are Luis Ramirez's true feelings for Cynthia Romero, right? I think that'll be a better question. Le pregunto al tarot, what are Luis Ramirez's true feelings for Cynthia Romero? Okay. Well, the card of the Hierophant is a card of loyalty. I mean, it says that he does see that you are a loyal person. I mean, he does have feelings. Like the card of the King of Pentacles says that he does have feelings. The other thing that it says is that he's very materialistic to himself. Yeah, see, he's a very materialistic person, a little bit selfish, but he does have feelings for you. Like the card of the Lovers, there's definitely feelings. He could be a little bit narcissistic, but it's funny because it also says that he views you that you could be narcissistic yourself. Because again, these are your feelings. These are like the feelings that he has towards you, and he views you as the card of the Devil. It says that there's some issues that just never got resolved, and he feels like it's the same repetitive thing, and that things are not necessarily the same. But I do see feelings. I do see that he cares. Like the card of the Ace of Cups says that he cares. I do see that he does care and he does have feelings. In terms of love wise, I wouldn't say it's love, but I definitely see feelings. Did I do Dora Armenta yet? No, huh? No, I think I did. Can you guys confirm to me? Did I do Dora? Did I do you, Dora? Um, Ariel Lagos, I did yours, but since you didn't provide me your name, I used Isabes OG. Where did you go? Yeah, I did Isabes OG. I used your name, your name, because I could use your name from here, but it's preferably better when I use the actual name. It's just preference, and I prefer it the other way, with using your name and your date of birth. Let's see. I don't remember if I did Dora. Did I do Dora? I did Dora. Walmart can wait. You're funny. Did I do Dora or no? I'm just gonna do Dora again and see what else comes out for Dora because I feel like I did Dora. Dora 9/7/1980. Look, the card of the Three of Cups. The card of the Three of Cups does say that you're gonna be celebrating something. There seems to be like a reunion that's coming up. And also pregnancies. You're finding out of somebody being pregnant. You do seem to be You do seem to have some sort of concern. You come out thinking a lot. You come out thinking a lot. Your stomach comes out in terms of like you were having a problem around your stomach area. But again, there's money coming your direction in the future. Ay, more money, que nos llegue más dinerito. Lo que yo digo, más dinerito. Juan Amezcua, 3/13/1986. Pisces, will there be new work opportunities coming for me? Let's see. Mira, the card of the Nine of Pentacles says yes. Definitely the Nine of Pentacles says yes. The Ace of Cups tells you yes. Let's see what else comes out. Although the Four of Pentacles says that there's going to be work, but not necessarily well paid. Yeah, see, the card of the star says that there is going to be more work. There's definitely going to be more work opportunity. But in terms of finances, it says that financially something's not necessarily flowing well. So they might not be paying well. Rosa Cordero Estrada says, 3/23/1988, will I have any luck in love? My past relationships have not been good. I think I said that, no? Let me see. Le pregunto al tarot si su if Rosa Cordero Estrada will have any luck in her love life. The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. Let me see. Puro toxic man te sale. Puro toxic person te sale. There is somebody now. Mira, this card here, the card of the Fool, says that somebody from your past is going to try to come back into your life. In terms of having luck for love wise, I'm not seeing necessarily luck, but it does say that there is going to be a relationship in the future. But it also looks like somebody from your past is coming back into your life or trying to come back. También it looks like it also looks like it's like you make the same mistake over and over again in terms of choosing partners. Like you get attracted to the, we all have like that one thing that we're attracted to. So it's like that's what attracts you. That's why you end up in those situations. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this live, make sure you like it. I forgot to tell you guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button. I think you can. I don't know if you can double tap or you click the like, but I really would appreciate it. Okay. Angelica Gonzalez, 11/20/76, General. I like the card of the Ace of Wands. The card of the Ace of Wands says that there's going to be an opportunity coming to you in terms of work-wise. Mira, también you're going to be traveling due to work or sales de viaje. You have good things. It says that there's going to be an opportunity in terms of like that's going to bring a lot of success to you. The other thing that comes out is brujeria. Like, traes una entity. The card of the devil, when it comes out, and the way that it fell is a very significant way. Like here, even over here, it says you have a dark shadow that's following you. In terms of you, you either been feeling dizzy or very emotional. You've had a problem with your stomach as well. But the main thing that comes out is the devil on top of the card of the lovers, which says in terms of your love life, somebody did brujeria. Or if you're in a relationship, they did brujeria. That was Angelica Gonzalez, right? Yeah. Yep. I'm 86, baby. The one thing that I'm not good at is calculating the years from like your date of birth of the year. And it's like hard for me to calculate like how old would you be. So sometimes I try to just look for like someone who has like the age number close to mine, and then I kind of just count myself from there. Nelly Robles, does my best friend Jose Marie Comparan 913-3 have anything to tell me? He's been passed for a couple of years now. That's a strong question. That's a strong question. I okay. His name is Jose Marie Camparan. Okay. That one's a strong question. So here we go. Hold on. That one's a strong question. Okay. You said, does Jose Marie Camparan have a message for you? it kind of got a little bit heavy in here. He he's lacking light. That's the first thing that I want to tell you. He's lacking light because in terms of like what he makes me feel, he feels very heavy. He feels very heavy. So this is gonna get a little bit awkward. This is I don't like doing these type of readings in terms of like in public, but the first thing that he tells me is that he wanted to have a relationship with you, or that he had a thing for you. But he feels heavy, like I when I connect to him, he feels heavy. He feels heavy. He does seems to be a good person because he does have like a good person energy, or like I feel him. He talks to me kind of good, but he also has like a really like not necessarily a dark side, or he has like a more like stronger personality. Like he has two. It's like he could be really good, very kind, or he could be very like very aggressive, or like very more aggressive. You should say. But in terms of this person, I see them that they're still a little bit like heavy. I don't necessarily feel them lost, but I wouldn't say that they're necessarily resting either. Because whenever I feel people who are heavy like this, or spirits that are heavy like this, they're not necessarily resting. I can't tell you, since he's just your best friend, I can't tell you to light a candle for him. That would be more so like family that have to light a candle for him. And the candle has to be lit in a very specific way. It's a white candle and a cup of water next to it, and you just tell them that that's their candle, so that they can rest, or that they can they can cross over if they're not resting, right? It also looks like you obviously, if you're asking about him, you think about him, because he's telling me that you think about him a lot because he could hear you. I don't know what he passed from, and I don't know why he brings up a car, but he brings up a car. I don't know why there's like a car that keeps coming up. But other than that, I mean, I these readings tend to be very long, and I would really like to have like communication with you. But other than that, I think that's the main thing that I want to say is that he right away was telling me that he wanted to have a relationship with you, or he had a thing for you. And I feel like in terms of I see what he's trying to say about the car. There's a specific song that comes up when he's around, or when he tries to give you a message. Okay, moving on. That one was like it threw me off. It like made my whole brain shift to a whole different type of reading. Melissa Moreno, 12/9/1992, general reading, please. Melissa Moreno, 12/9/1992. Ah, mira, the Ace of Cups se sigue saliendo a everybody. There's somebody who has an addiction around you. There's somebody who has an addiction around you. There's somebody who right away comes out in terms of addiction. I don't feel that it's you. They're going to be having legal problems. Mira, sale pura law. They're going to be having legal problems. In terms of you, there's that you're going to be able to resolve a situation. It says that you're going to be receiving the solution to a problem, but mainly it's that it seems like you're going to be dealing with an issue that of somebody who's around you that's going to be having legal problems. But it looks like it's due to addiction, or is due to them making bad choices. Dolores Cordero Estrada, 27 2000. What do I expect from my current relationship? Will we finally let go of each other, or my love life in general? I think what you're trying to ask is if you're going to be breaking up. I think that'll be. I like to simplify the question because sometimes people make it too complicated. It looks like you're trying to ask. I wouldn't ask what should you expect. I would probably ask like how's my relationship going to be, or I would ask if we're gonna break up, right? That's what I would ask. So I think I'm gonna go for you, and then you says, will we finally let go of each other? So that's a breakup, or my love life in general. I think we should see how your relationship's going to be like that. Le pregunto al tarot de Dolores Cordero Estrada 272000, ¿cómo va a estar su relación? What time is it? Oh my God, it's already, we're supposed to go pick up the Walmart. Mira, in terms of the relationship, the card of the Six of Pentacles says that you guys are kind of like living on like your own worlds. You are together, but you're on one side and this person's on the other side, right? In terms of like in terms of like what I'm saying is like, let's say if you live together, you're in one room and they're in the other. It says that in terms of the card of the Six of Pentacles, this person gives you attention when they want to give you attention, or you give them attention when you want to give them attention. But it seems like it's going to continue with problems. In terms of you, it says that you see nothing but negative in terms of the relationship, or you see mostly negative in terms of the relationship. But it does look like things are going to get better, or it has its moments where things are flowing very well, and then it has its moments where things are very negative. But in terms of you as well, it seems like there's something from the past that's still holding you. The card of the Eight of Swords is a past that you weren't able to let go. You're going to have moments of stability, but it's also saying that the energy is going to be very stagnant in terms of the relationship, moments of positive, moments of really difficult situations. But in terms of you, it seems like you already view the situation in terms of like you see nothing but negative. I would recommend, well, no, actually, I wouldn't recommend anything. I wouldn't recommend anything because in terms of the only thing that I know how to help in this situation is spiritually. There's ways to cleanse a relationship and to liberate the relationship from problems, because sometimes where there's specific energies in the relationship, it'll start creating problems after problems after problems to where it becomes to where you finally break up. It didn't mark breaking up anytime soon here. Cecilia Hernandez, cards of finance or work. Le pregunto al tarot cómo va a estar su trabajo de Cecilia Hernandez. 6495. Let's see. Okay, look, the card of the world. The card of the world is an energy of success, but it also tells you that there's a lot of envious energy in terms of work wise. In terms of work wise, it marks like multiple females, or specifically either multiple or two that you need to watch out for, that they give you a lot of problem. In terms of work wise, though, in terms of work wise, it says that there's going to be an opportunity that's going to be proposed to, or there's opportunities coming to you in terms of that work. But you'll come out feeling like you're not necessarily satisfied. You come out feeling like you're stuck. In terms of that, you also come out thinking about things from the past, like either things that you want to do or things that you wanted to do. And in terms of the card of the Two of Swords, it says that there's going to be difficult decisions to make. Seems like it's all work related, like either a proposal from another job comes up, or a proposal from the same job, but it's marking multiple opportunities here. If you're not satisfied with your job, I would recommend obviously to change jobs, but do not change jobs unless you already have that opportunity. You never want to leave a job and go look for another job. David Fierro, health wise. Ok, David Fierro. Le pregunto al tarot cómo va a estar la salud de David Fierro. 9/18/69 health. Let's see. like the card of the star. The card of the star is the first card that comes up. In terms of this person, they're being marked here with a surgery. They look like they're going to be receiving a surgery or some sort of a treatment. In terms of their health, it's marking their blood pressure or their heart. It says that they have chronic health issues. But their health looks like it's going to get better. Their health looks like it's going to get better. It just looks like they're going to need a surgery or they're going to need some sort of a treatment. Like they seems like they have like pain in their arms or something. Seems like they are older, 69. Will make sense as to why I'm seeing pain in their arms. They I see like the bones or the arms aching. But the card of the Four of Wands and the card of the Six of Wands is somebody recovering from their health. Okay, you guys, I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm gonna finish off the rest of them. No more, okay? Because ya me tengo que ir. I'm trying to figure out where did I leave off. David Fierro, that's one we just did. Mary Duran, I need your guys' full name, date of birth. Mary Duran says, "Can you tell me how long my daughter Elizabeth Marie Duran settlement's going to take? Because it's going to be 2 years already. Um, when is it going to settle? It normally, in terms of settlements, in terms of if that's what you're negotiating, it could go on for a long time. Um, but let's see. Le pregunto al tarot, when is Elizabeth Marie Duran's settlement going to settle? That's still marking a long time. It's still marking a long time before it settles. The number 8 repeated itself right now. Le pregunto al tarot, ¿cuándo Elizabeth Marie Duran as a tarot card, how long is Elizabeth Marie Duran's settlement going to take? It looks like she's still waiting. It looks like it could take up to 4 years, to tell you the truth. So starting from those 2 years that you were waiting, it looks like it could take up to 4 years. It's still marking a long time. So I would say between 4 years from now, it's gonna happen, but it looks like it's gonna take a long time. Because the next thing she's gonna receive is news, but she's not receiving anything here. So it looks like it's still gonna take a while. So I would say it could be 2024, but I keep seeing it longer than that. Cynthia Romero says, "Do you see pregnancy in my future?" Le pregunto al tarot si Cynthia Romero se va a embarazar. Cynthia Romero 51690. It does show pregnancy. You look like you also will get a C-section as well. But it looks like you're going to need medical help. The card of the I didn't look, the card of the devil. The card of the Two of Pentacles, the card of the devil, the card of the Five of Pentacles, the marks that you're going to need medical help. It's going to be very difficult for you to get pregnant or to carry it full. When the devil comes out, it's miscarriage, or it's very difficult to carry the pregnancy. Good morning, Alchemist. Cynthia Romero says, "Dang, that question deserves like $100." If you're talking about the loved one, yeah, that one took me a little bit. I had to switch my whole like. It's a different gift, so it's like I have to switch over to focus on that one. I don't know how to explain it. It's like the energy shift. No wonder I could finally see Nelly Robles. No wonder he feels very heavy. Whenever they feel heavy, it's because they're in a dark place, um, or they died through tragedy. They died through suicide. Um, but he definitely felt very heavy. He turned my whole space very heavy, and that makes sense as to why I felt him so heavy. You have 5 left, so you can go to Walmart. Yeah, I think this is the last one. ¿O cuántos quedan más? No queda. Alicia Negron. Alicia Negron, is that an old one? I think that's an old one. Ah, it's an old one. If and when will Victor Cano and Carlos Olvera get back together? I think we should ask. It's because those are two questions. I we can ask that question in terms of like, will Victor Cano and Carlos Olvera get back together? Let's see. Le pregunto al tarot, will Victor Cano and Carlos Olvera get back together? Well, the card of the Fool just came out. That's a good sign. Like the card of the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I do see you guys getting back together. Will you spend Christmas together? The holidays together? That's a whole nother question. In terms of what it says here, it does say that you're going to be hearing from this person within like the next 7 weeks or right away, because it's already marking like you receiving news from this person, or you guys hanging out soon. Um, it's possible that you guys do spend the holidays together, but first I would say one step at a time, waiting to see if you get back together or you guys start talking, and then go from there. But okay, that was the last one. That was the last one. I hope you guys enjoyed my super chat video. I like to do this every once in a while. I'm trying to do it more often. I think people finally realize that I'm doing these again, and they're like starting to tune in. So thank you so much for everybody who tuned in. If you haven't liked the video, make sure you like the video. If you can, share the video. And after this, I'm gonna post the video of Matthew Perry and how to charge crystals, so you guys can check that out as well. If you guys want to book a reading, right now you'll find a surprise if you go and check out the link in the description, and you'll see. Normally I charge 85. Maybe you'll find a surprise in terms of it being cheaper or not. Maybe it's a discount or not. But I will say that I am lowering my prices from 85 to 65 once again, just because I feel like there's a lot of people who can't afford it. So that's why I'm going back to that. Other than that, it's an absolute pleasure. It's always a pleasure. I'm gonna see if my partner left yet, and I'm gonna check out tomorrow. Que les quiero mucho. Les digo que les dejo ahí el link abajo para mis lecturas privadas, para que me sigan en todas mis redes. Y voy a tratar de hacer estos videos cada cuando. Y los quiero mucho. Mañana voy a hacer el horóscopo diario de mañana, en la mañanita. Tomorrow I'm going to do the daily horoscope on my Instagram, tomorrow morning in the morning. En mi Instagram lo voy a hacer. Other than that, I love you guys. And then I did do horoscopes on TikTok, so I'll pass them on here as well for the week. I did the 7 days, the first 7 days of November. That's how I did this week's horoscope. You guys have a great night. It was a pleasure. Los quiero mucho, and it's always a pleasure. Bye bye.